We're taking a live look out Newport on the Levee towards the Cincinnati skyline. Right now we are at 55 degrees here in the Queen City. Deep blue skies have returned right on cue. Good afternoon, I'm meteorologist Erin Ashley, and while the day started off cloudy, maybe a little rainy for some, it did open up into a beautiful afternoon fit for some spring plans, a little waltz through the park. I know I took advantage of it before I had to come into work this evening because we do have to give you that first alert. Some showers and some storms will impact your Sunday. Again, it's two different days, right? The forecast is very different for tomorrow. So if you have any questions about how tomorrow's going to play out, by all means, I'm more than happy to get that to you right away. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and break down what tomorrow's going to look like temperature-wise, because while it's not the big story, I mean, surely people want to know exactly what we can expect. And we do expect those temperatures to slowly but surely increase throughout the day. We're starting off nice and cold, temperatures in the mid to low 30s, but as you can see, despite any rain that we get late morning to early afternoon, those temperatures are still on the rise into the mid to low 50s. We're not expecting them to be too warm tomorrow just because instead of us having, this is some new information, so listen up. Instead of us having a good break in between round 1 and round 2, they kind of come together at the same time. We're kind of right in that cusp in which round 1 is going to lift into the area at the same time that round 2 is coming in. So it's going to go like this. Whoop. Kind of like that. I'll show you what it looks like here in just a second so you guys can actually understand what I'm trying to say here. Showing you the temperatures goes to show that we have limited heat, limited instability. Some thunderstorms are possible, but thankfully the severe threat is incredibly low. So let's take a look at that first alert forecast model right here for you. So today ends nice and clear and calm, maybe a bit breezy. Temperatures do drop to the mid to low 30s tomorrow morning, so we're waking up freezing. This helps limit any instability for the storms later on tomorrow evening. So here's 8 o'clock in the morning. We're still dry for Sunday. It's not until the late morning, we're seeing about 10:30 to 11, that this first batch of rain arrives from the southwest. So the first people to get it will be Ripley County down towards Switzerland County in southeast Indiana, Owen County in Kentucky. Just generally this little part right here is going to get the rain first, just with that lifting warm front. And so we're going to see those rain showers continue till about 2 o'clock. Then they're going to become a little bit sparse. As we see that first round come to an end and the second round's on the horizon, you're going to see a little bit of dry time. It's not going to be enough to warm up these temperatures too much. So I want you to pay attention to the temperatures over the next couple of minutes here, because while we're still seeing rain out east, the second batch is coming in from the west. So yeah, there is some dry time, but it's not a significant amount of dry time. So we're still in the 40s at this point in time, and then it's not until about 4 to 5 o'clock, in which some of us are already seeing round 2, that others, including Maysville, Falmouth, West Union, you guys could be into the mid to low 50s at this time. Some models, unlike this one, do suggest that, in which we could see some showers and some thunderstorms with these showers. The showers are a guarantee. We're gonna get them. It's how much thunder we're going to get with them that depends on these temperatures, right? So here's 4, here's 5, here's 6. Notice by 6 p.m., those in Falmouth, Maysville, Owenton, Dry Ridge in the mid-50s, while those in Connorsville, Middletown, the other side of the Cincinnati metro, you guys, I mean, have a very limited amount of heat, just with more consistent rain showers. So it's just going to be a little bit more of a dreary day, whereas those down in northern Kentucky could very well get close to 60 degrees. Very different story for those living in northern Kentucky versus those living near Dayton. So we're going to see that second round carry on through. Notice it has a little bit more organization here to it. I mean, that's typical for a cold front, right? We see these cells with these thunderstorms kind of pulse a little bit within these showers. I'm not seeing anything strong or severe with this still. Upper 50s for those temperatures. Cincinnati's at 50 for 7 o'clock in the evening. And then we expect all of the rain to be out of the area by midnight, though it'll lighten up sooner than that, of course. So we'll go ahead and take a look here at some questions that folks might have about that forecast. Oh, it's just Susan tuning in the comments. She's saying, such a beautiful, beautiful day. I hope you're having an awesome day. Thank you, Susan. I'm having a great day, and today has been outstanding, right? And hopefully, once we get through tomorrow's action, we will see a little bit more pleasant conditions, most certainly by Monday. It'll be quite windy. I want to show you the wind gusts here in just a second, but mid-50s, windy for your Monday. We'll take it, especially after the showers that are carried through the area tomorrow. So we're still not tracking a huge amount of rain. Higher totals are going to be seen where we get those thunderstorms, so more than likely going to be south towards Florence, Warsaw, Dry Ridge, Falmouth, Brooksville, Owenton. Up to an inch of rain is possible there. Here in the metro and north, half of an inch, give or take, maybe 3/4 of an inch. To put it in perspective, last Saturday we got 3 inches in spots, so 1/3 of that max, to put that in perspective. So the winds. We felt the winds today. We hit wind gusts around 30, 35 miles per hour, depending on where you are across the tri-state. And tomorrow, with a little bit more active weather coming to the forecast area, yeah, we're going to notice those more heavy wind gusts. The morning, once again, like the rain, the winds aren't going to impact you too much. But then come the afternoon hours, and then here comes the breezes. So here's 5 o'clock. We got 35 mile per hour wind gusts trying to come in with some of these thunderstorms. And I mean, maybe a 40 mile per hour wind gust there, but you'll see here on Monday there's a greater amount. There's a more widespread threat of these windy conditions. This might just need a wind advisory. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw one for Monday over the next couple of days, just because 40 to 45 miles per hour for these wind gusts in dry conditions. We'll take it. But yeah, I might need a wind advisory. Hold on to your hats, folks, but things will start to feel a little bit better there by the end of Monday in terms of the wind gusts, right? So, talk so much about how the next couple of days play out. How about we talk about the 7-day forecast right away? Because while we are expecting a little bit more of an active pattern heading into next week with the winds, the rain, the thunder, the good news about having several opportunities for some showers, some thunderstorms, is that we're not seeing too much opportunity for these temperatures to get too warm or too cold. They're rather steady with afternoons in the 50s, which means any rain and storms that we do get just will not have a lot of heat to work with. So you can't have one or the other. You got to take both, but at the same time, wrong space bar. At the same time, we got to pay attention to those opportunities for some rain, which tomorrow up to an inch is possible. Tuesday looks like it's mainly just going to be some afternoon showers. I'm still not seeing a lot of rain with Tuesday, maybe a few rumbles of thunder, but overall, like I mentioned literally a minute ago, because we're seeing a couple opportunities for these showers within the next few days, it kind of divides up the power between these showers. So a little bit of rain Sunday, got some rain on Tuesday, no rain in the forecast for opening day. In fact, it's looking more and more sunny, which means those temperatures continue to warm up in our forecast. Yesterday morning, we were forecasting in the low 50s, and now this afternoon I'm forecasting in the low 60s. So it's going to be sunny, low 60s. I don't want to skip past that morning low of 33. It's going to be a cold, frosty start to the day. The parade, opening day parade, you're going to want to have the layers. It's your typical March day in which the morning's going to be cold, but the afternoon's going to be really nice. Wardrobes, all kind of, you want to have jackets, t-shirts. You know the deal. One of those days. Now Friday into Saturday, those temperatures start to break back into the low 70s. I'm not seeing too much rain between Friday and Saturday, and I'm not seeing a huge energy source for either of those opportunities for rain for next week. Instead, I'm seeing more energy for a storm system for Sunday. Sunday, beyond the 7-day forecast. So the slight chance for rain kind of just covers and says, hey, we want you to get prepared because next weekend there's likely going to be some showers and some storms in that forecast. We'll, of course, get a better idea of when these thunderstorms are going to arrive But again, I'm seeing more of that on Sunday rather than Friday and for Saturday. So we'll keep that in mind. All right, no new questions out here. It is 6:10 on your Saturday evening. Usually that means that people understand the forecast pretty decently. So I'll go ahead and just hop off of here if no one has any questions for me. I do appreciate your time on this busy Saturday. Hopefully you enjoy your evening ahead, because showers and storms, they roll through the area tomorrow. This time tomorrow, I will be tracking some thunderstorms on 19atSIX. But until then, thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great rest of your Saturday.